Hi, I'm Alan. In this video, I'll show you how to solve internet issues while traveling in China. When I travel, I usually bring my phone, iPad, and a laptop with me. My phone and iPad help me with communication, payments, entertainment, and a bunch of other tasks. They usually connect to the internet via SIM card or Wi-Fi. My laptop helps me handle emails and daily work tasks. I use Wi-Fi to connect, and if there is no Wi-Fi available, I sometimes use my phone's hotspot instead. I'm sure many of you have similar travel habits. But when you come to China, the internet situation is quite different. Normally, you might use Twitter and Facebook to stay connected with friends, Instagram to share your travel photos, and Spotify to listen to music. None of these apps work in China. So, how can you get these apps working again? You need to enable data roaming for your phone. Some telecom providers offer data roaming services in China, like Rose from Hong Kong. However, most telecom companies from Europe and the US do not offer data roaming services in China. You can check with your telecom provider to see if they support it. If your provider doesn't offer this service, I'd recommend checking out Maya and Airlo. They offer eSIM data roaming services in many countries at very affordable prices. You can choose from local eSIMs, regional eSIMs, or global eSIMs. Let me show you the pricing for their China roaming services. As far as I know, these services are provided by China Unicom. Here are Maya's China eSIM plans and prices. You can choose from different plans like 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, or 30 days. Airlo's plans are relatively simple but also cover various travel durations. You can compare and choose the one that suits you best. And if you purchase using the special link in the comments section below, you can get a 5% to 10% discount. However, using mobile data through a SIM card is far less stable than Wi-Fi, especially when watching live videos. You might often experience buffering, which can impact your viewing experience. If you are used to watching TikTok, YouTube, or other streaming apps, you will likely need to rely on the Wi-Fi provided by your hotel. Like everyone else using YouTube in China, you will need to install a VPN on your device. There are plenty of VPN providers available. Just search on Google Play and you will find tons of options. However, many people find that even with a VPN, connection speeds are still slow. As someone who has used VPN in China for many years, let me explain why this happens. There are three main factors at play. First, it depends on the internet provider chosen by your hotel. China Telecom's fiber optic network is the most reliable. If your hotel uses China Telecom, the internet speed will generally be better. Second, whether your Wi-Fi is private or shared with others can make a big difference. If your room has its own dedicated fiber optic router with a separated Wi-Fi account and a password on the back, congratulations, your internet speed will usually be faster. Third, it depends on whether your VPN provider offers optimized routes for China. For example, China Telecom has two main networks. One is a standard network called 136 backbone. The other is a high-speed network called CN2. If your VPN provider offers optimized routes for China, connecting via the CN2 network, congratulations, your data will flow smoothly, as if there were no restrictions. I highly recommended the VPN services provider Just My Socks, operated by IT7 Networks Inc. It is better known under another popular brand, 斑瓦工 Host. This Canadian VPN provider is well known for its optimized routes for China. You can find plenty of Banwagong host tutorials on YouTube. Here is their VPN pricing list. If you are just traveling in China for a short period, the $5.8 per month plan is a great choice. It includes 500 GB of high-speed data, and, as always, you can get a discount by using the special link below the video. Even if you manage to get these apps working again, they won't be able to provide localized services in China. For example, if you need to book a ride, reserve a hotel, or make payments, apps like Uber, Airbnb, and Apple Pay won't be of any help. You will need to use Chinese apps like Didi, Ctrip, and Alipay. To register for these Chinese apps, you must have a Chinese SIM card. At least that's the case for now. There are 3 ways to get a SIM card. First, you can buy one at the airport after you land. Second, you can purchase one at a telecom service center in the city you are visiting. Third, you can buy one from an online website like Amazon. No matter how you obtain your SIM card, you must bring your passport and activate it in person at the official service center. Here, we mainly focus on buying a SIM card at the airport and at the official service centers. As far as I know, all international airports in China offer SIM card sales, and they usually operate 24/7, so you don't need to worry. Let's take Shanghai Pudong Airport as an example. Stores like 漫游超人, 爱出行, and 游伴伴 offer services there, located at 2DW1, 2DW2, and 2EW1. If you are worried about finding them, just ask your ground staff for help. Here are the price lists from different stores. One store offers a plan with 20 GB of data and 300 minutes of talk time for a deposit of 200 RMB, about $29. Another store has a plan with 20 GB of data and 80 minutes of talk time for a deposit of 150 RMB, about $21. These stores can help you with the activation process right away. In short, at the airport, as long as you have $30, you can easily get a Chinese SIM card. If your flight arrives during the day, you might consider exiting the airport and using Google Maps to find any telecom service center, as the package price there are usually cheaper. Typically, you would only need to make a deposit of 100 RMB, which is about $15. Once you purchase and activate your Chinese SIM card, you will be able to register and use all those localized apps. Thank you for watching. If you still have questions, feel free to leave a comment below or contact me directly via Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out. Best wishes for you.